Welcome to Chapter 1 of Staying Invested, the investment journey. This is about the cycle of emotions that you will undoubtedly feel during your investment journey, whether they are euphoric, when we are seeing good times in the markets, or when they are less so positive during market downturns. And it's important to make sure you can tame those emotions throughout your investment journey. I'm going to take you on a trip through your investment journey, showing you the highs and the lows that you're going to have to experience typically during a normal investment, long-term investment journey. The highs where you'll feel euphoric and the lows where you feel potentially capitulation. And it's important to understand this in order to tame your emotions and to avoid making any knee-jerk reactions. You've started your investment journey and markets are going up. It's been a good start. You've gone from optimism to excitement, thrill and euphoria. And this is against a backdrop of full employment in the US. It's also against a backdrop of central banks starting to cut interest rates. Similar echoes to where we could be in the next 6 to 12 months. Also, there is some darker things on the horizon, political issues regarding China war with US and China. And ironically, though, this is the point of maximum financial risk. This is a point where you do not want to be increasing your risk tolerance just because of your emotional feelings. We've now reached the top of the feel-good factor, and we're starting to come down the other side as we see reports of a virus outbreaking in Wuhan in China, and also a number of cases going across Europe and America. And you're starting to come down through anxiety, denial, fear, as you're missing those good feelings you had at the early part of your investment journey. You've now reached the bottom of your emotional spectrum through your investment journey, through depression, panic and capitulation. And this was during the height of the pandemic and also the trough of the markets as we saw a widespread pandemic of COVID-19 and we saw a market crash. Ironically, though, this is the point of maximum financial opportunity, the opposite to what we saw when we were at the height of euphoria. This is the point where you don't want to be taking any decisions to reduce your investment risk just because of the negative emotions that you are feeling. We then moved away from the bottom of the emotional market cycle as governments and central banks put in place stimulus measures to protect the most vulnerable, as well as protecting employees and companies from the ravages of COVID-19. That saw an increase from capitulation to hope and relief and back to optimism, filling in the cycle of the emotional journey for this short cycle that we had throughout 2020 and 2021. It's important to remember not to overreact when things are bad and also not to overreact when things are good, and keep a clear and open dialogue with your financial advisor. Where we currently stand is probably around the desperation and hope level. I would think we were probably in that orange segment throughout 2022, depression, panic and capitulation as inflation went ravage. And I think now in this part of the year, we're moving back up towards the optimistic part of the cycle. Hope you enjoyed this chapter and please listen to the others.